What's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called Fun Time. This is from Fun Time Productions, and it's directed by Michael Taylor Pritt. And in this movie, we have Michael Taylor Pritt, Nathaniel Stewart, Alyssa Cordial, Alex Castle, Lauren Nicole, Rob Pemberton, D. Mike Pritt, Tracy Roberts Pritt, Shandy Ray Pritt, and John Roberts. And what this movie is about, it's about these clowns. They send these invites to these 4 people who, well, technically they send it to 2 people and they're allowed to bring somebody. So 4 people get involved in this. They send them an invite that where if it's kind of like a house on haunted hill kind of a situation where if you can survive the night, you get $500,000. So they think, well, why not? If they don't get scared or just leave, they win the money. So they decide, well, why not? Let's go. But what they don't know is that they're the show, and it's basically these clowns. Just they're very sadistic clowns, and crazy, and it's obviously a setup. But these people think, well, what the hell? $500,000. Let's try it out. So they go there, and the clowns start to they take them hostage in a way, not hostage, but they tie them down and they just do unspeakable things to them, and it's all for the entertainment of the clowns. Now I gotta say, this movie was a first-time director, writer, all young actors and everything in this movie. I found out about this movie actually through Vanilla Gorilla Beast. I saw he received one of these, so I wrote to them asking, would I be able to review their movie. They said sure. And they actually sent me a copy, but unfortunately the copy doesn't play. I always watch my movies in my Xbox One, and it wouldn't play it. So they sent me another copy, and then, long story short, the movies, they're not made to play in the Xbox or PlayStation at the moment. They're working on that, which is a bummer, but I don't blame them. I blame Xbox. Like, you can update your shit. What the fuck? People need to see this movie, And if that's the only way they have to watch it, what the fuck? So, but I'm glad I got to watch it. I still have my regular Blu-ray player from way back when, and I was able to watch it, and it's definitely a psychotic kind of movie. It's, not for mature audiences. There's some things that they do in it that's pretty graphic, and, it's definitely, and they said to be nice, but I'm gonna be honest, and with this movie, there's maybe a couple times I saw some looking at the camera. It's excusable, it's low budget, it's just excusable. But I can't, like I said, I'm gonna be honest. I have seen movies that have a bigger production value and everything that are complete shit. And I thought this was way better than a lot of things that I've seen, especially for a first-timer, young group of people. I thought this was done very well. I really liked it. At the end of the credits and everything, there's kind of like a blooper reel with them, and it was pretty interesting. There's some props, like you could tell with chainsaws. There's a lot of, you could tell the chainsaw is fake. You could see the blade isn't running, but it doesn't really take you out of the moment at all, because you see this person getting their ankle cut, or it's going into their back, and it's believable. It made me like cringe a little bit. There's some borrowed lines here and there, like one I noticed from The Devil's Rejects. Definitely a little borrowed elements from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I don't see any reason why that's a bad thing. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a great movie, and I'm not even saying it ripped it off or anything. It just, you see a chainsaw and you see masks, you just kind of think that. And I'm sure maybe they went into it inspired by it, but it's not a play-by-play or anything like that. It's not screaming it in your face or anything. It's a movie all on its own, and I'm glad I got to see it. They're a really nice cast of people, and you could tell they all had a lot of fun with this movie. Very, like I said, low budget, and but it has a nice look to it. But yet, when they're in the place with the clowns, it gets a little gritty, and there's a lot of different camera angles, and it's just really good. And the clowns were very, very good. Well, I shouldn't say they were good. They were very evil, but they did a great job. Very sadistic, especially like the ringmaster kind of guy. He did a great job. A lot of dialogue for the clowns. You know, the people that were being tortured and that, they didn't really have a ton of lines, but you felt bad for them. But again, nobody fights back except for like maybe later on, and it's only after something really horrific happens to them. But you know, it was pretty crazy of a movie, and you know, I really like to see more from this, you know, Fun Time Productions. Just and Michael Taylor Pritt, great job, everybody. You know, for your first movie, young, like I said again, young cast, great job. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing more from you, and I hope you don't quit. And I definitely like your group. You know, everybody seemed to get along well. I mean, a lot of them were Pritts, so you know, they known each other for their whole lives, I guess. But you know, again, first time movie. If you get a chance to check this out, I would. It's you know, definitely go and support these young actors and directors. You know, first timers. Great stuff. Not really sure if I'll have a trailer for this, but if I do, it'll be at the end of the video. And also make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. In the description box below, I'll have a bunch of links for, you know, their Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. So go check them out, support them, support indie horror or cinema films, all that kind of stuff. Good stuff here. Looking forward to seeing what they have in the future. And that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Horror AMINO. And that's it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
I got a question. You can be a million other things in the world. Why the fuck you pick clowns?
Because it's easier to trust people that make you laugh. I see. You want the fucking story, huh? There was really no point to any of this. We just wanted to see people do stupid shit.
You ever think that maybe we're just crazy people that like to do crazy things?
Why? Let's begin. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in his eye. No, please! If there's somebody left after you, the game's gonna keep going on.
Alright, so
Let's begin. Never trust a clown.
You better dig in, come guys, or you've only got 3 fucking minutes.
when I say faggot, I'm talking to them! When I say bitch, I'm talking to you! Why are you doing this to me?
Have a fun time. On your mark,